You probably touched one today without a second thought. It's an object so common it becomes practically invisible, blending into our daily routines. This hardware marks the exact point of contact where we draw a boundary between the unpredictability of the outside world and the safety of our private spaces. Tracing the shape, material, and even the sound of these mechanisms over centuries reveals a map of our evolving societal values. The transition between crude medieval iron and biometric scanners reflects a shift in what and who humanity chooses to trust. Let's look at this wide view of a heavy medieval wooden door. Notice the massive scale of the iron hardware compared to a human. Entering a structure in the antique era meant physically wrestling with imposing barriers. Early security relied entirely on physical weight. The heavier the door and its handle, the safer the occupants felt. This crude iron latch shows thick sliding bolts and heavy friction points. Operating it required forceful movement. Notice the forged curve. The leverage needed, combined with the loud scrape of metal, acted as an auditory signal of the owner's physical dominance. As wealth increased, that crude iron gave way to elaborate craftsmanship. The goal shifted from projecting raw strength to signaling social status. We see this shift in macro shots of ornate brass hardware. Builders favored warm, reflective materials that caught the candlelight, turning the handle into an intricate piece of architectural art. A secure entrance required mass and tradition to provide peace of mind, making the door a literal display of the owner's wealth. The Industrial Revolution moved the setting from the imposing weight of castles to the standardized interiors of offices and modern homes. Humanity stopped relying on sheer heavy weight for protection. Instead, we began trusting industrial durability and mechanical precision. You can see the aesthetic shift in this sleek, brushed stainless steel handle. Notice the minimal, sweeping curve. The modern era is defined by these standardized metals and clean, neutral lines. This introduces ergonomics, the applied science of designing equipment to fit the natural physical capabilities of the human body. The shape was altered to comfortably fit the hand, eliminating the need for a physical struggle. The heavy scrapes and creaks of the past were engineered out entirely, replaced by the satisfying, frictionless click of a modern internal latch. Opening a door effortlessly signaled a new standard for seamless modern living, replacing the old association between resistance and safety. The display of physical strength was replaced by the invisible assurance of precise engineering. Now we are experiencing another major transition. The physical mechanics of a door are rapidly becoming secondary to digital access systems. This electronic keypad lock mounted above a standard lever handle shows the intermediate phase. We started replacing physical keys with numerical codes, blending old mechanical levers with digital verification. And here is a futuristic biometric scanner. The glowing green fingerprint interface illustrates how we now rely on invisible data, RFID signals, and biometrics to secure our most private spaces. RFID is a technology that uses radio frequency waves to automatically identify and track tags attached to objects or carried by people. The sensory cues of security have changed entirely. We listen for soft digital beeps, watch for LED lights, and feel the smooth release of magnetic locks instead of heavy metal clicks. The physical handle is receding. It now functions as a passive digital bouncer rather than the necessary mechanical lever of previous centuries. Modern doors function as active, intelligent guardians, a departure from the heavy, static barriers used by our ancestors. We started by trusting pounds of heavy iron. Then we trusted precise, mechanical steel. Now we trust invisible lines of code. Every single time you reach out and push open a door, you are physically interacting with centuries of sociological evolution. The next time you grab a handle, listen to the click, feel the weight, and recognize the profound history resting right in the palm of your hand.